Hey guys, NINGEN here, bringing you an update on the Alan Wake 2 New Game Plus mode that is going to be released into the game 24 hours from now when this video goes up. We will cover the exact time in the end when we look at the blog post article, but yes, 24 hours from when this video goes up if you're watching it as soon as it does indeed go up on the channel. This will be live in the game. I will be live streaming over here on NINGEN Plays. Very much enjoyed Alan Wake 2. Super looking forward to the New Game Plus. Shout out to Alan Wake 2, Sam Lake, all the guys behind it. We saw from the Game Awards, these guys got a bunch of awards: Best Art Direction, Best Narrative, Best Game Direction. Obviously, I was hoping they would win Game of the Year as well, but shout out to Baldur's Gate 3. So we saw they posted after the Game Awards, this guy next to Sam in the picture on the left here. It's funny, they accepted the award and I was hoping to see an actual like mini trailer or announcement video or something for, you know, Alan Wake 2 New Game Plus mode, something like that. But we didn't get to see anything like that. Instead, they accepted the award and the guy on the right was basically just like, oh, by the way, New Game Plus comes out on Monday. So kind of an anticlimactic way to announce it, I guess, but still very exciting that the announcement came out. And then this tweet came out a little bit later. So New Game Plus update for Alan Wake 2 will be released on Monday. New ending, retain all unlocked weapons, charms and upgrades. New nightmare difficulty level. New manuscript pages and video content. So here we have the actual blog post itself. So greetings Alan Wake 2 community, prepare for an enhanced adventure as we introduce the final draft, providing you with another compelling reason to dive back into the immersive world of Alan Wake. The final draft unveils a new ending to the layered story of Alan Wake, sure to spark speculation and theories among our dedicated fans. Definitely talking about the ending and everything from what we got in the game was very interesting. New lore to be found in the form of videos and manuscript pages, along with other subtle additions. So you retain all weapons, charms, and upgrades. They come in handy if you seek the ultimate challenge, trying out the new nightmare difficulty. Intensified enemies, strategic gameplay, adrenaline pumping experience that will push you to the limit. It says here you will find your unlocked weapons in the first available shoebox, which is obviously the game's version of an item box for the character. This means you don't start New Game Plus with the weapons in your inventory. Numerous bug fixes as well. To unlock New Game Plus and fully experience the final draft, a completed playthrough of Alan Wake 2 is required. I feel like that should be fairly obvious, right? So mark your calendars, the final draft update, Monday, December 11th, 10 AM PT, 1 PM ET, 8 PM Helsinki time, which is 6 PM UK time. As I said at the beginning, this is the time this video went up. So basically, what are we expecting from this? I mean, a new ending straight away sparks interest. I guess if you're watching this video, considering it's specifically about New Game Plus for Alan Wake 2, you've either watched my playthrough, have played it yourself, or are uninterested when it comes to spoilers, because we are going to be getting into spoilers now, of course. So we find out at the end, all throughout Alan Wake 2, the theme, especially of Alan's story, is being stuck in a loop and making changes as he goes through the dark place to the story to try and influence it in such a way that he will be able to escape the dark place, also to stop the Dark Presence and Mr. Scratch from completing their ultimate objective. So as we go through, we are making changes to the story, but we are repeating somewhat of a loop. And then, of course, at the end, Saga goes into the dark place to rescue Alan. Thor and Odin go in after her, which is something I hope we see more of as well. And we see Saga shoots Alan once the Dark Presence enters him with the light bullet. And her and Agent Casey appear to still be stuck in the dark place at the end of the game, and Alan wakes up back again in what seems to be the same part of the loop that he keeps starting from in the sections where we play as him. And of course we get the line that it's not a loop, it's a spiral. So the whole theme of Alan's adventure throughout the game is that by rewriting the parts of the story and replaying the loop over and over again, we are able to change it and manipulate it so that it will eventually, we hope, lead to a different outcome. So the fact that the game is going to have new lore, feature a new ending, is obviously very exciting when it comes to the implications of the story. So very much looking forward to this. Now, one thing I wanted to point out as well, this TV that they show here, this is the voice actor for Alan Wake, because obviously he has a different person that plays the physical actor. And this guy, this image from the TV, this is Professor Darling from Control, from the FBC. And he is shown, I think, on when you go to the TV station with Alan right at the beginning, I think his book or a poster or something for him is on the table or on the wall in the dressing room. So he's very, like, there's a nod to him in Alan Wake 2, but he was an important character in Control, investigating the Altered World events. Like, Control and Alan Wake obviously very tied together. And as I say, he is Alan Wake's voice actor. The TV shows him here. So is this a screenshot from New Game Plus? Because I'm fairly sure you don't see him on a TV during the actual playthrough of Alan Wake 2. So does that mean one of the new bits of video that we're going to see? Like, this could literally be a screenshot from the game, right? Here he is on a TV, on a table, there's a beer bottle next to it and a fan on the other side. This could literally be a section from New Game Plus that we're seeing in this image, where we're going to see this guy on the TV. So I only recently played Control, but there was some interesting story with what was going on with this guy. I actually now can't remember if he is supposed to, in terms of the FBC storyline, whether he has disappeared. So maybe there'll be some connection with him and the Dark Place, and that's why he features here in New Game Plus on Alan Wake 2. But very, very interesting to see what this will bring. Any connection to the FBC is always very interesting, now having played through Control. So I'm very much looking forward to see what we get. Now, hopefully we'll get some more information about Alan and his, you know, how repeating the loop, or as we now know, a spiral, will lead to some different events. But will we get to see any of Saga and Casey as well? Because as I already said, they are left in the Dark Place at the end of the game. Tor and Odin went into the lake to rescue Saga. Will we see them appear? We know there are 2 DLCs confirmed for Alan Wake 2. Night Springs, which is obviously the in-universe Twilight Zone sort of mystery style video TV series, which is going to be mini adventures featuring different of the characters throughout the lore of the game, or throughout not just Alan Wake 2, I imagine, but potentially even FBC characters or characters that were only in Alan Wake 1. Those are going to be mini adventures, so multiple ones for different characters, we hope, which I think will provide more rich lore to those characters and the story overall, but probably not progress the main narrative. But then the second DLC seems to be more focused around the cabin. I think it's called the Lake House, which is obviously where Alan and his wife were in Alan Wake 1. We now know in Control, and obviously Agent Estefes mentions it in Alan Wake 2, that the FBC set up a mini post there because it was the original site of the AWE, and then it's been taken over by the Dark Entity. So that should hopefully give us more actual lore and progress the main story, but that is the second DLC for Alan Wake 2. So no news, as far as I'm aware at this time of recording, of the release dates for the 2 DLCs, but New Game Plus coming out, as I say, 24 hours. I will be live on the channel to stream it. Hopefully you guys will be there to check it out. Let me know all your thoughts down below. How do you think the story will progress? What are you most looking forward to seeing? I know one of the funny things for me is I found all the lunch boxes that give you the weapon upgrade materials, upgraded my weapons thinking I wasn't going to get another one, and then right near the end of the game they give you the full-size shotgun. And so I was unable to do any of the upgrades for it. So looking forward to being able to upgrade that. And yeah, let me know what you guys are looking forward to for New Game Plus, officially titled The Final Draft for Alan Wake 2, coming out in 24 hours time. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments. This has been Ningen over on Ningen Plays, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.